Good morning, it's Elsie. Okay, I swear long dog sampler patterns are going to be the bane of my existence. But I did start the new one. So I put the pattern on my pattern holder. I took off the other one. And let's see. Oh, first, actually, let's see. What did I do with that? I was going to show you. Oh, here we go. So this is the other work that I spent hours doing that I cut off the fabric, okay? But I did, before starting the new one, I did this, it's kind of small. It's only 3 stitches by 3 stitches. I did a little test here with some colors. So I did like 4 warm colors, and then I tried the super light pink, but you can't even really see it. I wasn't sure if it would work. And then I did kind of the silver color I had used before, the dark gray, and the black. So this is the pink that I was already using. This is like a deep maroon, which I used for another project. Then there was kind of a reddish brown that I liked. And then I did just a regular brown. I liked the reddish brown, but the problem was that it's very close to the maroon. And when I look at it from far away, I really can't tell the difference between them. So I was like, there's no reason to use it because I won't be able to, it'll all look like one color. So what I decided to do, and this is nice, these little extra pieces, because I can cross stitch small things on them and then cut them out. Like if it's a shape, like a flower or an animal or something, I can cut out around them and glue them on my collage postcards. So I will cut out and keep these outside sections. They're 3 inches each. So I decided, after much consideration, to use 2 colors, the maroon and the dark pink. So, oh yeah, last night I stitched this, not realizing, I thought it was going to be the same. So this is all consistent. There's a little, scallop here. And so I was like, okay, great. This is going to all be the same scallop. But there was an extra big space after the first scallop and I didn't do it. And so I had to unstitch all of this down here and redo it so that this crown would fit into this space on the side. So I'm really happy with these colors. I'm doing it in single stitch. The darker color looks worse in the single stitch because you can see through it basically to the fabric more because there's just more of a contrast, but I still like it. I'm going to do the whole thing in single stitch. I'm liking this color combination. So let's just look at the pattern for a moment. Well, we can look at the big pattern. So I don't know if I have enough floss to do, I should say, I don't know if I have enough maroon floss to do this whole thing. So I might need to go pick up a skein or 2 more. But I'm really happy with these colors now. The black was, it definitely had a look to it, but it was too bold for this nice, soft, feminine fabric, So I'm liking it a lot more. So here's my kind of plan, which you won't be able to see this too well, but so everything, all of this like edging is going to be in the maroon, right? And then, so there's 2 crowns up here. I'm going to do those in pink. And then there's little hearts here. I'm going to do those in pink. Then these flowers, I think I might do these 2 inside ones in the maroon and then do the rest of them in the pink. And then there's a teeny flower over here that I'm going to do in pink. And then, oh, there's 2 crowns here that I'm going to do in pink. And then I'm going to do these two big flowers in pink. And then I'm going to do the 3 queens in pink, but none of their like accoutrements that are on them. And I might, because I've done the other crowns in maroon, I might do their crowns in maroon also. And then again, just all the outside, all the edging, everything that's edging, and just everything else will be the maroon. And I think it's going to look really, really nice. I think the maroon and the pink color really complement each other and complement the fabric. And that's really what I wanted. So I'm excited. And I'm going to make progress, you know, a lot quicker because it's a smaller pattern. And I'm just very excited about it. So yeah, I was able to cut my fabric. I actually decided to use a different, for better or worse, a different hoop than I was using. In fact, I was using this Q-snap, but it's, I found out, it's not a real Q-snap. I must have, either I got this at like Joann's or Michael's. I really doubt I would have ordered an off-brand Q-snap, but it's a great hoop, and it's light. And so I told you I had just ordered an 11-inch Q-snap because I wanted to hook them together to end up with an 8x11 Q-snap. But this is an actual Q-snap, and it's really heavy. And so first of all, they're not going to fit together because I can actually see now. The one that I have has elbows, and so each piece comes out of the elbows, and then the elbows are separate. And I see that the Q-snap has built-in elbows. So they're completely different, and this is just so heavy. I can't imagine stitching with it. So I've actually processed the return. I got this on Amazon online, and I'm going to drop this off at the UPS store because that's how convenient it is to return Amazon stuff now. So yeah, I'm getting rid of this. And it's probably, yeah, I have other hoops that are great and I don't need that. So, but I do like my smaller Q-snap because it's nice and light and it works. People have said that the knockoff brands sometimes are cheap or don't stay together, but I haven't had an issue with them. So I'm using this one, which sometimes I cannot get the fabric tight. So right now it's definitely not tight. So I might have to take this off and readjust it so that it's tighter. It's not that bad to work with though. So yeah, so I'm happy that I'm making progress on this now and that it feels better to me. I just need to pay attention so I don't make any more mistakes that I have to undo because, you know, I hate that. And there was no way that I could not undo that stitching because the crown just would not have fit in that space if I had done that. So, yeah. But hopefully clear waters from now on in. And yeah, so I think that's all I have to tell you. Yeah, it was, you know, sure, I should have done this to begin with. And if I had done these little stitch samples to begin with, I probably would have done them in single stitch and double stitch. But I definitely hated the way the double stitch looked in that pink color. I might not have hated it as much in the maroon, but I want to do the project all in one, you know, either all single strand or all double strand. So it just worked out that way. But, and who knows, maybe I'll cut this up. I could actually unstitch a little bit so that it was a perfect rectangle, and then maybe I could include it in some collage. But anyway, for now, we'll just keep it as a little souvenir. Okay, so that is my update for today. I hope everyone is doing great. We're more than halfway through the Arts Marathon now. It's been such a interesting experience for me. If you have any questions for me or comments or anything, please send me a reply email or you can comment on this video. I will see you guys tomorrow.